Hello and welcome to another episode of Europa Universalis 5 as the Ottomans. Last we left off, we basically got through most of the Black Death. It's still technically continuing. Why can I move my court into hiding? Hopefully it's not in the country anymore. But we are just kind of building up. Now, I'm going to start making episodes a bit longer. A lot of people have been talking about that. This episode, due to some real-life time constraints, is still going to be roughly half an hour. But after that, I'm thinking of increasing these to 40 minutes. Do let me know if you think that's good. I've also been looking a bit at the economy. And I think right now, the tannery, I'm not so sure having a tannery there is all that good. I've been looking a bit at the raw materials, and a tannery needs what? It needs... Well, that's the slave market. That's not what I wanted to look at. But this is a tannery right here. We need livestock, we need sand, and we need tools. So maybe building somewhere where there is livestock would be a better idea. It's just an idea I had. Is there a way of searching for a specific raw material? Livestock. Yes. Okay, right here. So building like a city, we're gonna turn away the refugees. I do not want to get a bunch of Black Plague people. Lose some prestige, that's fine. So having a city here and getting tanneries that way will work. Or here. That could work as well. Anyway, I basically think that these buildings are doing nothing right now. So I'm actually going to remove one level. And the same with the Saltpeter Guild, maybe. Instead, what I'll do is I'll upgrade the Tailors Guild as well as the Spinners Guild because we have wool here, so that helps with our resources. Also, fiber is used by the scriptoriums, and for that I need paper. The Papers Makers Guild. So upgrading that, I think, would be a good idea. Because if we go to the guild right now, yes, we are using fiber, we are using this, it is all good. We get a production bonus efficiency due to fiber crops in Byzantion. Very nice. However, I was thinking, while the carpenters are making money, and, you know, that's fine, and we're going to keep this for now, the city of Izmit actually has 2 lumber sources right here, with an abundance of lumber, so... it might be wiser. Why do we have soldiers here? Not really sure. It might be wiser to upgrade the Carpenter's Guild here instead. So I'm actually gonna boost that. Also, the tools, they just use stone. That's fine. We don't care about that. But basically, like, specializing different areas. Similarly, this place uses silk. Udavendigar also has clay and stone. And tools right now, they use copper, which is not what I want. But stone is pretty good. Although it seems like it doesn't really matter. So that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. I mean, we do have 3 cities. Iznik is also in Hudavendigar. And our control here is pretty good for now. That's going to fade with time. What else are we doing? We have some unmarried children. Can I arrange a marriage with you with a noble? Only to, like, old people. She's 31. Palagiolios, I think, is actually the dynasty name of the, the rulers of Constantinople. But I guess that's not really viable. And there is no royal marriage that we can do, so that's fine. Who rules Constantinople right now? Yeah, someone called Asrigipoulos. Alright, that's interesting. Now, something of note. We have a healthy character. Ah, life expectancy plus 20. Maybe that's why we've lived to 73. Quite amazing. We have unigenitor. I did not know that. So, a system of inheritance based around having one heir. The ascension of the eldest son of the royal family may mean instability between prospecting inheritors and members of the ruling dynasty. So we... eligibility rules through siblings of a ruler, allow children, allow male. Current ruler is ignored. Upon succession, the following happens. We lose 25 legitimacy. So they gain score based off of if they're male, and then off of age. And this guy right now is our main heir because he is older than this guy. But we only care about sons. This dude would actually, I think, be better than this guy. This guy is kind of terrible at admin. So if we're very lucky, our ruler gets to live for another 3 or 4 years because he's fantastic. And then this guy actually kicks the bucket. And we would get this guy. No, oh yeah, that's right. Why are you not our heir? Oh, because you're 27. That makes sense. 34, 27. Well, then this guy who has a bunch of sons would be the main person in charge. An expensive education would be quite nice for this guy. He is balanced education and gallant. That's quite decent. Anyway, I'm going to try to make a little bit of an attempt at actually progressing a little bit. Of course, we get an earthquake. Of course we do. As if there was no end to our misfortunes, a devastating earthquake has struck Gilibulu. May God have mercy of us. We'll lose prosperity and pops, or we could spend a bunch of money. Yeah. Alright, I guess we have to take a loan. That's just the way it is. And Bulgaria joined the coalition against us. Alright. Alright, we're back. I had to step away for a second. But what happened now? An earthquake hit Gilibulu. That is a shame. Of course it is what it is. We are just gonna continue along with the game as if nothing happened. Hope for the best. Right now I have basically no manpower, but a lot of sailors, which is interesting. And what is interesting as well is that I have so many sailors. As Sweden, I really need sailors, and I got 0. Which, you know, is a real shame. Wish I could give some sailors from this game to the other. We have gotten a scholar. And, alright. Okay, cool. And we got another person coming of age. He's very mediocre. Nice. I mean, marry a noble. There are no young noble. Oh, she's 16. Wait. This guy's our great nephew. We don't really care about that. This guy is our son. Marry a noble. Sure, why not? Great. And I guess I could do... Children can have better education. Yeah, I bet a bunch of them can. We are making so much money. Hand over fist right now. Army maintenance, we're going to lower that. Food is going great. Stability is going pretty well as well. We do that, actually. What else do we want to do? We're building up here. The Papersmakers Guilds. It's not going to make that much money. Osmagulu has fallen ill. Oh no! More power to the Guzat. I do not want that. More power to the commoners. Peasants in power. Plus 25%. I mean, the peasants basically have no power right now, so... Who cares, right? Ulama are pretty weak as well. Having them be happy with us wouldn't hurt. We'll do more power to the commoners, sure. So he has fallen ill. That kind of sucks. Hopefully he lives at least another 3 or 4 years. That would be nice. We lack some commanders in our navies. There we go. The navy's doing its best. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Closer ties with blah blah blah. This guy, in an effort to bind their family to Osmagulu, this guy has proposed he should marry... Who is this? That is good for the Beyliks. The Guzak gains 10 satisfaction. Alright, you know what? It's fine. I'll do it. And this character has come of age. Our granddaughter. She does not belong to the main line, though. This guy's come of age. He's okay. Very noble. I guess you can marry your cousin. Sure. Osman Gulu family. We should deal with the prosperity. So the Orthodox Zealots right now, how much Diplo do you have? You have quite decent Diplo. Help with that, and then deal with the Orthodox Zealots. The Burgher Insurgents are pretty mad. Kind of surprised as to why. And then we have the city is growing. Izmit, we have a lot of money now. I guess I could urbanize more, but I don't really see the need to, or make this a city. Once again, I don't really see the need to. Oh, it is a city. Alright, well that's great. I guess keep upgrading stuff here, right? Yeah, the Carpenter's Guild is just making money hand over fist. So, upgrade that 2 times. Very nice. As for this, the Funduk, I could build that. Maximum stockpile capacity and all these other different things. Yes, please. Build that. What can I have here? This is the Wool province. Nothing of use. Settlement. I could actually build that here because the population is so low. What is the population capacity? 370,000. So 1% is 3,000. I mean, I don't think the settlement works, right? It's only... Let's see here. Migration detection, population growth. But isn't there a rule where, like, it only works for a certain amount of time? Or, like, a certain population? Has less than 5% of population capacity. Yeah, that's the thing. So let me just... 5% of 370,000. 370 times 0.05. I'm not going to do that in my head. It's 18,500. It's almost there. It's not worth it. And this one has like half the population. Istanbul has a massive population. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I would love to build up Bursa a bit more. It has the irrigation, which is really good. What can I build here? I mean, wheat is fine. Fiber crops is good. I'll upgrade that. Our cabinet has helped the Dardanelles recover. That's nice. And I'm going to have to up the speed again. Rebel crackdown on these guys. Maybe here, because they actually have a chance of happening. But I'll do this for now. We're just kind of chilling. We're not going to be fighting any wars anytime soon. We can call a parliament. Very nice. In Istanbul, of course. What can I do? Fund farming estates. While the issue is being debated, expand farming costs minus 33%. And Istanbul and Bursa will both be better. Ooh, that is pretty nice. Promote state religion would not be terrible. Missionary seal would not be bad. Gravel networks would not be bad either, but I'll do the fund farming estates for now. Okay, great. So if I want to expand this, the price is the same. The burghers of Ankara, they are mad right now. Why? Well, it doesn't really matter. Expand RGO, 19 ducats. Ooh, that is very cheap. Let's go here and RGO. Does this count as a... It does. Alright, great. What about wine? Does this count? It does. Our control is pretty bad here, but this is very cheap right now, so let's just go ahead. What about this? No, it's the same. I'm guessing this is the same? Yes. And I'm guessing silk counts as... Oh, really? Well, don't mind if I do. Maybe I'm expanding my RGOs a little bit too much. But, we're gonna go for it. Oh, we don't have the money. The banking family of Bureaucracy. As the complexity of the world and our understanding grows, so is the importance of economics. We can let them be. We gain 5% progress towards banking. And Bureaucracy. Where is Bureaucracy? Right there? They become happy. How long does that last? We assert our control. Dissolve the banks. I'm not that thrilled about that. We could get a little bit of banking in Balkashir. Now, is it actually growing? No, it's not even growing, so I'm happy I didn't do that. I don't want to lose control over a district just for a temporary situation. How long is this going to last? 90 days. Alright. I am curious. How is our money going? Minting, we're selling stuff, we are selling food, we're buying food as well. I don't think I need to spend so much money on diplomacy right now. Navy's doing well, Casa Court is doing well. Let's go RGOs again. The wheat here. Lapseki might actually have a much smaller population than it should. I think so. 10% would be 18,000, so it's about at 5%. Okay. What about here? Also about 5%. We're expanding the wheat there, though. We're expanding the wheat here. The fiber crops. Fish doesn't really matter. Is this in Byzantion? This is in Nidurni. I don't care about that. This is a town. It is. I'll upgrade the dyes here. The iron is still expensive, so we're going to leave that alone for now. Well, we're expanding a lot of stuff. There's more silk there. Beeswax. The fruit. That's right. While it's cheap, I'll upgrade that. We'll lose some support into Devon. That is very annoying. Oh, I'm going to have to do. Support traditional ideas. Oh, no. We're going to lose a bunch of research progress. Yeah. I don't want to lose banking, if possible. Although, how far are we on banking? It's 3%. It's not that much. Contain banking. That is a pain, but had to be done. What do we get for this? We get like Istanbul and the Bursa can do silk better. That's good, and we don't lose the stability. Okay, finally. Oh, and we got the support now. Okay, that was very unnecessary. How much do we have? Okay, we got 85. I could maybe ask for law changes and do something else. What do I not want to have? Royal harm is fine. Jurisprudence slave. Blind blood is good. Having a favor the ruler would be very nice. A lot of crown power and maximum tax. If we do this, we lose 50 support. That would bring us down to 35. But if I do bellicose, we gain 1 antagonism. That's fine. I don't care about that. Dulam is a little bit mad. Okay. I could get even more. I think that would be good. As for law changes, we want to change the distribution of power from traditional distribution towards favor the ruler. Maybe that's silly. Okay. We get disease outbreak, or we lose some food. We have food. Let's see if anything changes in these 27 days. Otherwise, I can do bellicose again. Okay. This should be fine. Okay, good. And while we're at it, let's upgrade the RGOs again. Yes, raw materials. The wine here is upgrading. Lumber obviously does not get impacted. Fish doesn't get impacted. Beeswax, I guess. Dyes, we are upgrading it. What kind of people work here? Laborers, right? Yes. I mean, that's pretty good. Wine wouldn't hurt, I guess. Are these impacted by... They are. Upgrade the wool. Sure. Maybe I'm putting too much focus into this area right here, but I think that's a good idea. What do they have here? Clay. That is not impacted right now. One day we're going to have a lot of control here. Saffron, is that impacted? It is, but we don't have the money. That's too bad. Now it costs 30. Ah, alas. Bulgaria joins the coalition. We can intervene in a rival war. Wallachian succession. So, the Bulgarians are at war with Wallachia. I don't like that at all. I might have to intervene. I think it might be worth it just to make sure that they do not control Wallachia. I don't think we gain... Oh, are these guys at war as well? Not exactly amazing. Let's see if I can't go diplomacy. And... no. Relations. My rivals right now... they are already our rival. Can I not make them our rival? Why not? We can only have 2 rivals. Why? Okay. How large is our army? It's pretty sizable. I think helping the Wallachians is worth it. Yeah, we are going to go for it. How old is our ruler? 74. Raise the levies. We want to raise all the levies. Yeah. We want them all. We just want to make sure that we do not lose too many of our forces, but this is a war. Oh, a lot of different nations. Oh, it's just us. We want to make sure that the Bulgarians are as weak as possible, and we can probably siege down and take a bunch of their people as, well, slaves. So let's speed this up a little bit. There we go. Pause that. Grab all the forces here. And march here. Select the 8th army. The 1st army is quite large at this point. Yes. And you are going to march. We'll hold off a little bit. Okay, their army is over there, so we have... clear shot. Okay, they are actually going to march to our army, which is fabulous. We don't care about their armies, so I kind of want them to kill each other while we siege this down. So we'll start by sieging this. Odds are our king is going to die. See, now we're raiding them, so we're taking a bunch of their pops. So let's look at the population of Bulgaria right now is 670,000. Remember that. Hopefully the Wallachians don't actually give soldiers to us. That would kind of be bad, actually. We might have to kill the Bulgarian army at some point. Let's go down to speed 1 there. This army is going to march up here. And then this army is actually going to go there and siege down stuff. Hopefully these come along and help siege. That would be good. It is December, which is a little bit concerning. Learning from the plague. Push for standardization. Why am I losing all this money? Oh, we're losing so much money to this. And I have loans already, I think. That sucks. These guys are hopefully going to siege some stuff down. That's good. You are going to go over here. The other 500 men is going to march over there. Yeah, we're getting so many people right now. Amazing. That is one problem, is our vassals might give occupation to the other nation. We have taken... Wait, what? Sure reports a new loan. Yeah, we've taken a loan. Yeah, that is what it is. Okay, we actually do control this. That's fabulous. Fantastic. So the war is being won. What is their war enthusiasm? Is there a enthusiasm thing? I'm not really sure. Oops, wrong button. Okay, come here. Great. So I'm not thrilled about the idea of having to siege down their forts, but it might be a necessary evil. It's just the way it is. Okay, so this is North Dobruja. Great. Now this is, yeah. All of this is part of North Dobruja. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. I guess you could start sieging this down. I'm not sure that's enough forces, so... We have a character coming of age. Nice. Seems like our vast... Oh, no, this is Wallachia. Wallachia is sieging this down quicker than we are sieging them down. Not sure that made sense. Wallachia is sieging this down quicker than they are sieging this down, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't really want to fight their army at this point. Guess I could go down to this province here, but not really necessary. The Ahis Brotherhood. We gain Ahis Bureaucrats for 15 years. That sounds really good. We could get some development as well, which would not be bad. Ooh, development is really good, actually. How much development do we have? 35. We only get 0.18 a month. So 0.5, that's... what, 10 months? About 100... 200 months worth? I mean, that is pretty amazing. But I'll do this just because it's the historical thing. It's not the smartest thing to do. It seems like the war is over. They took all of this territory. The Bulgarians now have 650,000, so they lost like 10k people. Bit of a shame because if they waited a little bit, I think they could have taken more. But we did help the Wallachians. We weakened the Bulgarians. That is good in my book. And I think, to be honest, we're going to allow a little bit of time to pass by. And we're going to grab our military, and we are going to disband all the levies. Great. Oh, we cannot do that. And now we are going to disband all the levies. Great. We're going to pay off our loan because I want to pay that off. Perfect. Oh, we do not want interest. And I think we're going to let this 1 month pass by, and then we're going to end the episode here. So once again, not a super long episode, and not a huge amount of time passing. Our character's now 75. So I guess just 2 years passed. It's kind of a short episode in terms of time. But as I've been talking about, in the future, I'm thinking of making these episodes 40 minutes in length. That is my idea. Do let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Subscribe for more. I upload content 5 days a week, this series 3 times a week, and every now and then twice a week when I stream as Sweden on Saturdays, every other week. Subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.